what up? This damn fool on the Damn Fool Chronicles, man. Everything I'm about to say on this video is absolutely false. Everything said on this video is the point of view of a fictional character by the name of Damn Fool. So let's get this thing started. Yeah, man, I know it's torture to listen to because, you know, nigga ain't really dropping no bombs, you know what I'm saying? But I don't know if I recorded it on the last recording. I mean, on the last thing I did, I don't think I actually got to record, but I was saying the reason for the disclaimer is the reason for the disclaimer, man, is because, you know, in this crazy lifestyle, and it's crazy life, not even lifestyle. My lifestyle is so boring, man. It's so bland. So vanilla that you know, it just is what it is, man. But being in this life, you begin to become a little superstitious. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, when you know, start learning about spirituality, start learning about different kind of religions, and start learning about this new age shit, when people start talking about affirmations, and when you start saying stuff, you know what I'm saying, you call on the energy that you want to call on, you know what I'm saying? So you know, people that, you know, what a lot of people like to say, man, that we live in a parallel universe, man. They say, you know, the tongue has, you know, different meanings, and, you know, we speak in a foreign tongue, so a lot of times when you saying something, you actually mean something else, you know what I'm saying? And I've gotten to the point where I say, man, this world has become so controlled, technology has become so good. If it wasn't a such thing as affirmations being true, it definitely is now. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I noticed that a lot of stuff that go on in my life, you know, almost like you can say it's the energy that I bring up, which is an odd thing, man. The craziest thing in the world that you know, just your whole life felt on trial. I'll give you an example. It's like your favorite movies. Like my favorite movies are the villain. I cheer for the villain in movies. You know what I'm saying? I cheer for the hero too, but I like them both, man. It's a weird thing with me, man. You know, I'm not a hater, so I just like the winner. Even when I watch boxing, I don't give a fuck who win. Unless I got a horse in the race, man, I really don't give a fuck who win, who lose. I want to see who shit don't win and why. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's weird, man. So I enjoy the fight from a spectator and not so much for somebody that's you know, that's super political about it. I don't give a fuck who win or who lose. You know what I'm saying? I like to see what works. So, you know, with that being said, with my favorite movies being, you know, I don't want to say my favorite movie, horror movie, but just for an example, I love horror movies. You know what I'm saying? I love gangster rap. You know what I'm saying? I love, you know, slick talking. You know what I'm saying? I love cursing. You know what I'm saying? So, but, you know, the way I live my life, I'm a pretty fair dude. I give everybody a fair chance. You know what I'm saying? So basically, I don't give it to a nigga unless he asks for it on so many levels. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, the way some of these spiritual gurus, man, come at you and start talking, right? And these people that know more about your life than you know, I'll tell you some shit like, oh man, well, it's the negative energy. It's the energy you attract. It's the energy that you get. You know what I'm saying? And under normal circumstance, I look at them niggas like, man, Man, go get a life, man. Go fuck with somebody that, you know, really feel like her and that shit. You know what I'm saying? But after, you know, your life just basically shit, man. You know what I'm saying? And you really haven't done anything wrong. Now, you know, you're going back to all these things that's been so great to you. And you realize how you've been a center of this tornado the whole time. So now everything is so fucking derogatory. And, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, I still had a feeling that I had when I was listening to it from the A side. You know what I'm saying? So now, you know, you get into an insecure part of your life. And you listening to these songs, man, and it's almost like it's going against your nature. And so it's kind of ruining the whole experience. You know what I'm saying? The whole point of enjoying art in the first place. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, and people say, hey, man, you know, I mean, it is what it is, man. You know, I just don't understand the shit. So I say, man, so the affirmations is, you know, basically I do the disclaimer, and you hear me pause a lot when I talk. You know, for one, I got ADD like a motherfucker. But for two, I'm trying to avoid certain landmines while I'm talking. You know what I'm saying? Because you can't help but to, this whole thing is about me, man, and my view on life and things I find out about myself. So the crazy part about it is, you know, you stepping on crazy landmines, man. Saying me this, I'm that, and they doing this to me, and you know what I'm saying? And hey, man, you know, that's the last thing in the world anybody would want, especially me. So as the disclaimer, it's almost like, hey, man, this is like a work of art, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, man, you know, don't blame Picasso for drawing the ear on the goddamn nose, man. We know the ear don't go on the nose. It's art, bro. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, so that's the whole point of the disclaimer. You know what I'm saying? And you know. So what do I want to get out of the damn Food Chronicles anyway? I guess, man, you know, it's a part of me that want to be heard. I definitely want, you know, if something was to happen to me, I want my kids to know that something happened to your daddy, and your daddy know something happened to him. And if you ever sense something fucked up happen to your father, say, man, take heed. You know what I'm saying? Take heed to what I'm saying or what I'm trying to say. Or, you know, make sense out of whatever sense you can make out of it that you can. You understand what I'm saying? But, and I'll try my best, man, to leave small breadcrumbs. You know what I'm saying? Small breadcrumbs, man, to you know, just let you know, man, your daddy ain't crazy. And if I am crazy, your daddy wasn't born crazy. Your dad was driven crazy. You know what I'm saying? Because of it's the nature of the beast. For whatever reason, you know, the beast just hated your father, man. You know what I'm saying? It's me. I'm pretty sure there's several other people on the earth that the beast done came at. I just, you know, maybe not that many of them have came, you know, so far into the conclusion, you know what I'm saying, to understand what it is. But I know for a fact I can't be the only motherfucker that have this happen to him. I wouldn't be surprised, man, if it's like 1,000 people that all soak up the same energy. Now the catch is for all of us to find each other and to support each other and to like each other. You know what I'm saying? You know, even if we found each other, like how can we even like each other? You know what I'm saying? Because I don't like very many people. You know, I don't trust very many people. So, you know, but I welcome everybody. You know, it's a crazy thing, man. And you know, know, I believe that's why I'm so hated. You know what I'm saying? Because, man, if you left me alone, I don't think it's much I couldn't do. It's a lot I can't do, but I don't think it's much I couldn't basically just teach myself, man. Just flow through this motherfucker and just be a magnet, just magnetize everything that I want. You know what I'm saying? That's literally what I think. And so, you know, it has to be something to slow you down. You know what I'm saying? It had to be something to slow you down, man. So, you know, that's what it is, man. You know, in a I guess a Christian frame of mind would be that the devil just float around looking for people to fuck with. And when he finds somebody that don't have a lot of obstacles, shit, maybe that's where he posts up the most. Who knows? You know what I'm saying? You know, who knows how to put it in particular words in caps. But what I do know is anybody, man, who taking part in the fucking with a nigga should feel like the weakest motherfucker on earth, man. For real, man. You should feel like a true bitch nigga. Cause ain't no way on earth any one of these niggas could get close to me if it wasn't for this charade. You know what I'm saying? This walking around with a nigga, taking pictures with a nigga, knowing I ain't in the best of frame of mind. You know what I'm saying? And going all over the place, man. And, you know, playing these old whole ass games. You know, it really should. I mean, whatever kind of brainwashing they do, man, to you, to make you completely unsympathize with a nigga who literally is just being fucked with. Like, literally just being fucked with. I mean, you know, you have to imagine, you know what I'm saying, if every facet of your life being fucked with and harassed and commented on, every blog, anything that you think about that's weird, man, that's happening in the game, you know what I'm saying, almost all of it, I get the energy. You know what I'm saying? So if somebody sent a fucked up tweet, it's I said some fucked up shit. Or I did some fucked up shit. Or somebody, you know what I'm saying? Anything that's something to do. So, you know, it's just a weird paradox, man. You know what I'm saying? And if unless it happened to you, it'd be difficult to explain. Like the first thing that the person would say is narcissistic. You're like, really? What the fuck you think narcissism is, my nigga? How could you not be narcissistic when everything is all about you? And you ain't got no friends. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't like you can sit up and chop it up with me, people and be like, say, man, you see this bullshit? You know what I'm saying? None of that. Nigga, deal with it. You know what I'm saying? And so can it drive you crazy, man? I don't know. I absolutely hope not. You just don't know, man. What this shit, like I say, man, the motherfucker got control over your brain. And when I say control over your brain, not these bitch niggas that's running around with all this negativity. You know what I'm saying? It's you don't have any weapons to fight the negativity. You know what I'm saying? So that's the crazy part, man. You know, I'll tell you something that's crazy, man. One day I was chilling with my daughter. Oh, I forgot about the Masterpiece shit, man. Yeah, I was telling you about the Masterpiece. I'm just dropping bombs today, man. You know what I'm saying? But, yeah, this nigga come on. We finna expose all these fakes today. You know, just walking around. I'm finna start my own show. Now, mind you, when I first started my podcast, he did the same shit then. When he went on his little tour with his little rambles and was talking about, you know, when he went on tour, you know, with his little rambles and talking about his movie he finna put out and shit. You know, it was around the same time. that I was, getting geared up to do my podcast. I am a little bro, you know what I'm saying, with his rap shit. And so I was laughing, man. Like I say, everything is just super ironic. So the conversation that he would have with the radio show would be the same conversation that I would have, pseudo getting in the mindset of doing the podcast. So of course he I guess he's a puppet of getting paid off of my thoughts, majorly. That's what he do. He come out and make himself known whenever I do something. You know what I'm saying? I don't have a definition for it, but it is what it is. And so yeah, that shit happened. So he come back out with his new shit, talking about I'm gonna have to put that motherfucker on record on one of these shows. And motherfucker end with some shit like, yeah, man, so people can see how successful I am, whoop, 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 whoop. And they know it's a major dig because I'm looking at a motherfucker do me, but in a position to do it better. Or even Kylie, I see Kylie do his little old shit, man. That was my whole, all things me thing. So like I say, it is what it is, man. And you look at these cats and you see how people embrace them, and it's just crazy to you that I can't even get a shout out, my nigga. Buy my daughter a toy, my nigga. Where at least, but I guess that's part of the game. That's part of the game, man. I truly don't understand. But as crazy as the world is here right now, I can definitely see that shit has its own place. You know what I'm saying? And all this madness, man, it's like, well, fuck, man. I guess this is how I get mine. I guess nobody get what they deserve. And the niggas who don't deserve it, get it. You know what I'm saying? Plus, I'm seeing my partner, that I grew up with, that I always felt like really the nigga turned me on to this crazy lifestyle. This nigga knew about it. This nigga was giving me hints, man, and dropping breadcrumbs the whole time. And I could sense the nigga was on some bullshit, but I just couldn't. It was just so far. It's just so far out the realm of possibility. You know what I'm saying? Out your frame of reference, you just like, man. And when it comes to a head, you're like, oh, okay, so that was the nigga was insinuating. You know what I'm saying? And so it would all just be inside shit. You know what I'm saying? So you just say, hey man, I wanted to do these motherfuckers just have parties. You know what I'm saying? To sit up, my nigga, and see what kind of suffering I'm going through. You know what I'm saying? And it make these niggas day, man. Yeah, so it's just odd, man. It's just crazy. You know what I'm saying? And so at the end of the day, what the fuck you gonna do, man? You know what I'm saying? Barbecue a meal, dude. But if ever opportunity come to, get that back, playboy, that's what that is. It's coming to you tenfold. But yeah, man, that's what it is, man. So you would literally have to go down a list and say that to everybody that you probably have came in contact with. You know what I'm saying? So everybody you came in contact with, it's pretty much how you have to look at everybody and talk to. You know what I'm saying? Which at some point is unrealistic, it's tiresome. You know what I'm saying? And definitely draining, man. It's definitely draining. So anyway, man. But gonna stop at the Master P thing, man. Shit. And motherfucker, listen to this, man. Whoever, to my babies, man, daddy, love you. And this is what is today anyway, man. August 14th, 2016. So, just dating these things, man, putting them in perspective. And oh, this motherfucker still recording. You know what? I was just that's another thing I was gonna talk about, man. So just to do some little name drop. Well, I'll just say this, man. From August to 14, right? I'll say from August to the probably like 8th, 7th or 8th is when it started. I'll say that's probably when the Master P video dropped. We'll go back and check it out. You know what I'm saying? And a little conversation I had with my mom about the Black Panther Party and shit. I'm telling her, we were having a conversation about, me dealing with what I'm dealing with, and you know what I'm saying. She was telling me, hey man, well, I ain't, nigga, you straight in, and all I want is for you to be safe. And I'm saying, hey man, that's too vague of a statement. Yes or no. I just want you to be safe. Come on, man. So is that why you put me in a fucking incubator? You know what I'm saying? In a devil's incubator because you figured that would keep me safe, man. You just can't get no straight out of answer. So it's hard to just take that. You know what I'm saying? As an answer. But in the process, I was just telling, she was like, well, what make you think that? And I'm telling her, hey man, if the Panthers were started from people infiltrating, from agents from the jump, they didn't have a chance from the jump. It was started by, the government. And I'll say about 2 days later, I'm looking at these cats come out, man, talking about the Black Panther. They did like a whole 2-hour breakdown on how the Black Panther, which was good. They gave me some ammo. But next time I want to say, because I ain't never really researched that shit. You know what I'm saying? I just know basically what I read, man. I can read it online. Basically how I feel, man, everybody that ever did anything was a Mason or something Mason-ish. You know what I'm saying? I ain't in no brotherhood, no secret society, so I don't even know how many of them exist. I don't even know which ones oppose each other. But I do know nobody make moves without permission. You know what I'm saying? So me trying to do my podcast, man, I got hit with a sledgehammer. You know what I'm saying? Like a dark cloud just came over me, man, where I couldn't even think. I couldn't even talk. You know what I'm saying? And I'm saying, damn, is it that I gotta get permission first, my nigga? I need to join something first, or what the fuck going on? You know what I'm saying? The invisible wall came, the same invisible wall came up with the rap shit. The invisible wall came up with the podcast. Everybody that I was into in the podcast world was on my goddamn head, man. You know what I'm saying? And it ain't, and I wish there was some ways I could pretty much explain to you the negative energy that was around, you know what I'm saying? But I guess it's just a personal thing. But I can try to dig up some shit. You know what I'm saying? Just to make my motherfucking point made. Or try to make my point the best I can. But yeah, them cats come out with that, and then the cats do another same one and talking about how the game is fake and how nigga you can't do this. And, it ain't the first time they would speak that kind of rhetoric, but you do know that the direction that motherfuckers trying to teach in, or motherfuckers trying to put their shit in, is a direct result of me saying, it's time to expose these niggas, man, and change the direction of the game. As soon as I say that, that's when the game started changing. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm a nobody, so I couldn't beat the motherfucker to the information. Ain't nobody gonna hear my eye first, so, but it's just the fact that I knew. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't the fact that, the shit that I could say, could be true or false. The shit is true. I don't have no way of proving it, and I wouldn't have no way of proving it if I was trying to prove it. You know what I'm saying? And I know that just as well as they know that, but that's the direction that they move in. And I don't understand. This ain't the never ending story, my nigga. You know, shit don't happen because I say so. And if it do, that's some crazy shit. You know what I'm saying? That's some real crazy shit within itself. But so you know, but at the end of the day, man, the ultimate goal, you know what I'm saying, for the end of the day, man, is a brother want to work, you know what I'm saying, provide for his family, and not even in a capacity of, you know, overthrowing shit, you know what I'm saying? Even though, man, in the position that I'm in, it would be real nice to overthrow this motherfucker. You know, but realistically, that ain't even a goal of mine. That was never a goal of mine in the third place. The whole third place was just getting in the game and trying to help. You know what I'm saying? But the main person that a motherfucker's trying to help is yourself. You know, who the fuck can you help? You can't help yourself. You know what I'm saying? And so yeah, that thing threw everything out of whack, man. A lot of people think that or see me in a fucked up state and don't really understand the soft warfare, man. The soft violence. You know what I'm saying, that I've been going through, man. Whether it's I don't know what it is, man. If a dog whistle or something to shut off parts of your brain or what, but I literally couldn't think, man. Couldn't think, and anxiety was at a low, man. Couldn't put together perfect sentences. And, you know what I'm saying? So what I'm doing today is a huge upgrade from where I was, you know, just a couple of days ago. You know what I'm saying? A couple of weeks ago. So, anyway, man. So, I'm on my Aaron Neville shit. I guess I'm out, man.